You got this. I believe in you. You can do it.
Welcome back to the Marketing Combat Podcast. My name is Chris Governance, and with me is the beautiful, vivacious, empowered, you go girl, Jason Donnelly.
Jason Donnelly, everybody.
You feel good.
All right, Chris. I need that every morning. If you could just send me that in a text, that would really start my day off great. But yeah, I'm Jason Donnelly. This is the Marketing Combat Podcast. Today, we've got a fun one. Our question today is TikTok released 60-minute videos, or they're coming out with 60-minute videos. And the question we have, is this a good idea? Is this like a good fight for TikTok versus YouTube? Or is it just a money grab? And personally, I think it's a great idea because, and let me tell you why, because I can see the future. Hear me out.
And you?
TikTok.
Can you tell what's tomorrow's lottery numbers?
Lottery doesn't come out on Tuesday. So TikTok in the future is going to have a TikTok app for your phone, laptop, television, and any other screen that you can watch everything that we watch everywhere else. So you're going to have your TikToks, you're going to have your entertainment, you're going to have your movies, you're going to have your news, you're going to have everything that you want on TikTok. You're going to have full-length movies. They're going to be released only on TikTok. They're going to be released specifically so that you can watch them on your television. It's all going to move into a seamless platform of entertainment. It's not going to be just this social media thing on your phone. The 60-minute is just a start to where they start putting commercials in between your 60-minute long TikToks, but it's just a start to where they're going in the future. It's not going to go against Netflix and YouTube and all of that. It's going to be the next thing. That's where I'm going with this. I think that TikTok is going to be the next entertainment platform that blows everybody out of the water as they evolve into a place where entertainment is delivered seamlessly to your television better than all the other platforms combined. What do you think of that, Chris?
I think you're absolutely wrong.
I love it. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I was looking for.
I think that the pioneers of short video, TikTok, you could say actually was maybe an offshoot of Vine in some ways. Like Vine was the original, but musically was turned into TikTok. But essentially what I think is they pioneered a certain style of video that they're known for, and they've tuned everybody. They have trained us all like a bunch of monkeys in short form video content and scrolling, and that action of just scrolling through, like that is their thing. I mean, we just talked about it on the LinkedIn podcast that LinkedIn is doing the exact same thing, and it's a copycat of TikTok. And then Facebook copied them, Instagram copied them. So like this function of scrolling through short form video has trained us like monkeys to do this, and it's turned our brains into content hunters that are just next. And the problem with that is now they're saying, wait a second, we don't want you to do that. We want you to sit down and watch this for 60 minutes. Why? Because it's good for our revenue. Well, no, you trained us in this way. It's like, let's say you go into a library, and that library is all about short stories, right? Poems, quick little quips, like, And then all of a sudden they're like, here's this 4,000 page book over here that we want you now to read. But wait a second, no, I come to this short library because I love the short library. It's awesome. I come in here and I just get this and this and this. Yeah, but no, we're trying to change this now. We're also offering longer books, way longer books, like 20 times longer, 30 times longer than everything you ever read. It's like, but I don't have time for that. I came here specifically for this short books. So now I'm getting met with this as well. Yeah, but it won't damage the feed too much. I mean, this is gonna come in here every once in a while. Like, I mean, you might, for every 5 short books, you might have to read a long one. You might have to, skip that long one. It's like that. And it's just not going to work for the user. They're going to be confused about what this app is actually for and where I come to. Like, why do I even come to this app in the first place? And I think it's going to confuse them because they're like, well, no, why not just go over to YouTube where I'm used to that sort of thing? Or Netflix where I'm used to that sort of thing, right? So I think it's confusing the user. I think it's muddying up the waters of what kind of creators you find on these platforms. And I think what you end up doing is you destroy the ecosystem algorithm and you focus on things that you shouldn't focus on. It's like spreading out again. We talked about this on the Mr. Beast episode where it's like he's into chocolate now and he's into this. And it spreads the brand too thin and you get into weird areas about like what you're actually for. On top of that, it actually is kind of detrimental to creators and detrimental to media people because you start to forget the medium that you're supposed to be making stuff for, right? So I've talked about extensively about the death of cinema and nobody goes to movies anymore. We're seeing box office flops all the time now. And that's because people don't know where to go for specific media anymore because it's all merging into one thing. It's like we used to go to the cinema to watch movies. Now we don't anymore because it's on Netflix, on TV, on demand. It's on YouTube now. It's on TikTok now. And because of that, what ends up happening is these places die because they cannot sustain this because now everything is available everywhere. Instead of being very clear about cinema is for cinema, TV is for TV, YouTube is for YouTube. And it's really bad for the economy. It's really bad for users. It's bad for our communities. So I think it is a dumpster fire of a project. I wish TikTok never did it. I wish they would stay in their own lane. And I think it's going to be bad for the users, bad for creators, and bad for society in general.
I think that the algorithm that we all love about the short form content will evolve specifically for this so that TikTok has a capability of having short form. Sorry for hitting the mic, everybody. Short form, and you can flip through all you want. You can go to another section that's trailers, movies. Do you want to see a part of this for 30 seconds, 60 seconds? And find what you're going to watch long form on your television next. And then because the algorithm's so good, you're fed all these options of old movies, new movies, creator movies, movies that TikTok is trying to sell specifically individually, or just have competitions between filmmakers, short filmmakers, 30-minute, 60-minute filmmakers, but with those little cuts fed to you because your algorithm is so on point that you love it, and then say, ooh, I'm going to watch this on my television, and you shoot it from your telephone over to the TV and say, I'm going to watch this long form, big screen. I think it's going to be a game changer if they do it correctly. They go back to their roots of short form, but allow you to decide what you'll watch long form through the short form. Incredible algorithm.
Wow. That's a prediction. I love it. Nice predictions, Jason. Let us know what you're thinking if you're watching this on YouTube or TikTok or LinkedIn video, wherever you're watching.
Are we on TikTok?
We might be. And let us know in the comments, what do you think? Is the 60-minute TikToks good or bad? Tell us why. We'd love to discuss with you and get the debate going in the comments. I've been Chris Carbonus, and this has been
The Oracle from the Matrix.
The Oracle from the Matrix. Good reference. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
I cannot wait to see them again.
Me too. Bye-bye.